What is up, you guys? Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Actually, I don't even know if I think I'm going to post this on Tuesday. It could go up Wednesday. I'm not sure. You might be wondering what the is going on, okay? Listen. You're in my room. Do you like it? Never thought you'd be here, huh? Okay. Anyways, welcome to my bedroom. First of all, get your mind out of the gutter. This is not what's happening here. I may have a bunch of lights, which you could see behind me. I don't know how to get those reflections off, but it's on my, I still have to hang this. It's a Vienna Waits for You poster. I'm like, what did I buy? So little elephant in the room. Rachel obviously is not here. It's a solo one today. A little update here. Just a little bit. I don't know really where to go in terms of the future of this podcast, but unfortunately, bestie Rachel got a job, which yay, job, which really hard to get nowadays, let me tell you. And with her job comes stipulations and contracts, and unfortunately she cannot do the podcast anymore. I know, it's sad. With that being said, she has her career path that she really wants to do, and this is something that she loves. So obviously, no harm, no foul. It is what it is. We're still, you might see her in a vlog or two or something. It's just, she just won't be on the podcast anymore. It'll just be me. And don't get so sad. Don't get your panties in a twist. But I don't know what the podcast will be. I don't know if it's going to be like this, just sitting and chatting every week for 30 minutes, or like I turn it into vlogs, or I don't know, or a combination of both, where I mainly do vlogs and then like once every so often I'll do a sit down chat, like I don't know, like a Brittany Broski, Emma Chamberlain vibe, but I'm also not as funny as Brittany Broski or anybody that does solo things. But we can make it entertaining. Okay, we're good. We're good. So I just wanted to give that update because I'll still be posting. This channel will still be posting weekly. I still want to continue this, so it's gonna continue. But obviously, some things will be changing in the near future, which, it'll just be me. And also, I don't know if I'll just do it in my bedroom for the time being, which honestly kind of makes it easier because I give my roommate the living room. And I can be as loud as I want. Again, get your head out of the gutter because that's not what I meant. But also, this is going to be difficult because I can't really, if I break if I have silence and I don't know what I'm going to say, you're going to be able to tell. Like, I can't just jump cut to the next person or the wide. This is a one camera. It's a one take wonder, baby. It's a one shotter. One taker? One shot. What do they call it in the movie industry? I should know this. A oneer. It's going to be a oneer. So I got to make it entertaining. But I don't know, it just won't be me, okay? So just relax if I bore you to tears. And I can bring friends on, which I don't know how and when I'll do that, or like where. Because if I bring on people, I don't mind if they sit in my bed, but that might be weird. Like, I just say, hey, what's up? Come on in, and then bring them to my bed with all these lights. Like, wrong idea. Anyways, that is kind of my update for you here. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of like one of those Tiny Desks series where the people sing. I'm not singing. But I also figured that, it's okay that we change things up early as long as we're still posting and stuff. But it's also like, obviously, we're not popping off right now. And that's okay because we start somewhere, we start slow, and we'll roll with the punches. We just do what we gotta do. You do what you gotta do. I will say, this is very comfy, but I don't want to be like too comfortable. I will say, oh yeah. Oh, this is so much better. Ugh. Okay, I kind of probably blend in with my background. As you can tell, I'm very like monochromatic in my bedroom with the wall, lime wash, with my pillows. I'm a little weird. I change my sheets based on like the season. So like this was my fall and winter thing, and I haven't gotten back to the white yet. Okay, anyways. Although I might keep it. I kind of like it. I digress. So everyone say congrats to Rachel for getting a job. And I think the job market's just hard in general. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this, especially right now. Finding a job at all is extremely difficult. And even the interview process is insane. It's also like people expect a lot from you when having a job or interviewing for a job, which totally fine, totally fair. They just want to find the best people. But a lot of times it's like they require such a high amount of experience and years of work in that field. But in order to get those years of work, you need that job, but you can't get that job because you don't have the years of work. I don't know. It doesn't really always make sense to me. But obviously this is what I love to do. I love podcasting. I love, sitting and chatting and shooting the shit, which I still plan on doing. But it's definitely hard and overwhelming at times. And I know it's a super easy thing to do, but I also find that I don't know, maybe other people can relate to this, but I find that I've been like not failing at a lot recently, but just I don't know what's going on up there, okay? But the universe just seems to just be not having it with me. Every like turn I'm trying to take or thing I'm trying to do to better myself or to make something or create something new or start something from the ground up that I want to do, like the podcast or social media or even relationships. It's just it's like what else can kind of go wrong kind of thing. So I guess it's not like necessarily failing, but it's just it feels like I can't get my feet up off the ground. And I'm sure that's how a lot of people feel maybe when starting something new. And I know like when you start something new, it takes a while to, make it grow and make it become what you want it to be and hit X amount of goals or things like that. But it just feels like it's really taken its damn time. And I've been working really hard. I've been working, trying to make this amount of money or do this. And, for this podcast or other things that I've been trying to venture into. And it has been, I don't like complaining because I'm very grateful and fortunate for where I'm at, living in the city that I live in, trying to make it, meeting the people that I've met and the work that I'm doing. But for myself, for like my own goals and like measurements of like where I want to be and what I want to do, I just feel like I'm not hitting that in the time frame that I expect for myself, which I assume that's what everyone kind of thinks and feels like because we have our own expectations. I guess it also goes with like at this age, I feel like I should have been married with kids by now, 29, You would think, you know, that's what the societal standard is. But I don't know, a year ago, I could not even imagine myself married with kids. But now I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see that in the near future. But it's almost like certain standards people have for certain time frames of life and like expectations. And career wise for me, you would think at almost 30, I'd be hitting something or be in a career that I'm excelling at or yada, yada, yada. But hell no. I don't know what the I'm doing. I'm going to censor myself. I used to do that all the time, and I don't know why I stopped. I just feel like maybe failure's not a good word to use, but I feel like I'm falling behind in where I want to be and what I want to do, which is fine. It's normal. I understand that. But I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, how many more punches can I take before I'm like calling it quits? Which I'm not going to call it quits. I know that's not the whole that's the whole point, you know, like you keep going until the final last straw and then you're finally over the hump and it's like thank God I didn't call it quits over that last one because that was the one that made me where I am today or made me that successful or whatever. I think there was like a story that I don't remember. Lisa Kudrow, I think, had a story about her friend's audition or something with Friends, and she's basically like, I almost quit. I don't know who it was. It was essentially an actor on a very popular TV show which that show then catapulted their career. I think it was Lisa Kudrow. I think it was Friends. Don't quote me on that. But essentially, the moral of the story was that they were about to quit. They kept hearing no, no, no. They didn't want to do it anymore. And they finally did it one more time. And they landed that role. And their whole life changed. So, that's what I'm going to be doing here. That's what I'm hoping to achieve. And make this a life for myself, which I would absolutely just love. But yeah, I don't think this is going to be like a full hour long podcast because, well, I'm filming this Monday night and it goes up tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But I wanted to obviously put something up so we can post to keep everyone informed and updated. But we both found out the other day. So I've been trying to think of things to do and ways to revamp or change the channel, whether I keep the name or just put it in a playlist and then make vlogs or I don't know. Also, you guys let me know, whoever's watching this, if you like this kind of vibe, like a sit down chat, like what's going on? Like let's get deep or like let's like talk about some shit or like let's talk about the day or things going on. Like that could be like where I'm sitting here and then vlogs with like friends, everyday life, like things that I go do. That could be fun. Maybe that could be like the main thing. I don't know. That's kind of why this isn't like anything structured. This is so not structured. I just sat down and started talking. I didn't even think about excuse me. I didn't even think about what I was going to say. I didn't even write anything down, which you're like, Alyssa, you're doing so well. I didn't even notice. But yes, that's kind of like the gist of this talking point, and I feel like I'm just rambling on. But let me know what you guys think would be best. Yeah, I mean, what else can I say? My day was good. How was yours? I pet a dog today. I mean, that was sick. What's that freaking meme or I think it's from Elf. They're like, "How was your day?" I saw a dog today. What is that from? I don't know. I also just realized how freaking hot it is in here with these lights. God damn. It's toasty. Oh my god, you guys know what I could do? Is I could show you my vision board before I leave. And then that will maybe like, okay, let's vision board together what we want this to be. And, you put your comments down below and I can confirm or deny or say if I like it or not. Just kidding. Let me show you my vision board. 1 second. You probably can't see it. This is my vision board. It's stunning. I know. You're like, who made that? Essentially, it is, I am a quote fanatic. And I don't know why quotes just like do it for me, you know? Like they make me feel good. They do it for me. Don't be weird. I know I made it weird first, but anyways, I have a lot of quotes on this. I'm essentially wanting to be in my YouTube era, my YouTube girly era. And 2026 is going to be my year, and I keep saying that every month. And so far, April, May, June, July, August. We still have some time. So far, it's not like turning out how I expected. But is it ever? Is it ever? If it was easy, everyone would be doing it, right? Well, this is life, but you know. Okay, so I would just like to run you through. We have a YouTube. We have quotes. We have a man holding flowers and a couple on the beach because, I'm manifesting a damn relationship because that's what I want. And that's what I want to be in. Just give me some flowers, damn it. You know what I mean? I'm manifesting a relationship. Please, God. Please. I also have an Italian passport that says approved. Wait, that was really bad. Wait. Approved. Whatever. Because as we all know, I'm getting my citizenship to the lovely country of Italy. And I also put Italian 10 minutes a day because I'm learning Italian. I put some health stuff on here. Like, I originally, which this is what I'm really bad at, I see bodies. Beautiful women bodies. And I'm like, I want that. Grab it, put it on here. And then I realized that is so unrealistic. Like, first of all, not my height, not my body type at all. Just a stunning body for them. And I'm getting toasty. These lights are killing me, dude. I realized that probably doesn't help my body issues or body image. So I then just put, I have my dream body. And a dream body is more of like my goal, you know? And then I did a grocery cart of fruit because, I mean, duh. Oh, most importantly, I don't know. I thought that was a spider. I don't know. Hello? I don't know if anybody knows this. My dream car is a Ford Bronco. 4-door, big ass wheels, big. I want to be the biggest mother car on the block because I'm short, so it just helps. It helps the ego boost. I put that on there. That's my dream car. What else do I have? Oh, I have my vision board will come true because it'll come true. And then some of my quotes. It's your year. 1% better every day. It's already yours. I'm financially stable and free. And then I have focus, bitch. Because we gotta focus. 2026 is about focus. Okay, so anyways, that's my vision board. Really exciting. It just sits. It's dusty. One of my favorite quotes is, not one of my favorite quotes, but like one quote that I put on here is, if not now, when? Which everybody always says this. If not now, when? Just post the damn stuff. Post the content. Post the pictures. Post whatever you're doing. And just start doing it. Like, you are not going to be perfect out of the gate. You're not going to get where you want to get by just posting one time and perfecting it and blah, blah, blah. Now, by all means, like, make sure it's what you want and the quality you want, but just start doing it. Like, just don't be scared to post. And I'm saying this in terms of, like, for me. This is more of, like, advice for myself. And it also helps you. It's advice for you, but it's also advice for myself because I'm also somebody who just is scared to post and doesn't want to post and was like, oh my God, what are people going to think? And blah, blah, blah. And I'm also starting out just like you are if you're watching or if you want to post. So we're doing it together, I guess. I'm still having trouble figuring that out and doing that in posting. But the thing is, I like doing it. I like playing with like makeup or hair or just sitting and chatting. And if I have like something funny or cool or not half the time what I say isn't cool, but you know what I mean. So I don't know why I get so scared to do it. We just got to do it. We just got to post. Post, bitch, post. Oh, another one. I want to see what happens if I don't give up. That can be obviously for work or career, but also for like the gym. Like I've started and stopped so many times that like, God, Alyssa, if you just wouldn't have stopped that one time, like look at where you'd be already. Like look how far you would have come, which also just pisses me off because I'm just like, damn, if I would have just like kept going. And then I get mad at myself. I think the issue with me is like I'll get into a habit, I'll get into a pattern of working out, and then I'll have one day off. And they'll be like, ooh, that was nice. You know, we've got to keep going. We've got to have our break and then get our asses back in the gym. Because it's not only good for like, obviously, if you're doing it for aesthetics, it might not pan out because you're not going to get the full benefits of like the lifestyle that you want to change and the food and the eating habits and everything like that. But it's so good to do it just for your mental. Like my mental is so much better every time I work out or even going for a walk or doing something. It's just about like moving your body, like getting out there, moving your body and just being active for your mental health and for like your stress levels, and it helps everything overall, and I do know that. So I don't know why I stopped doing it so often. It's not my fault. It is my fault. But I do walks a lot, and I love going on a walk, listening to music. You ever see those TikToks or videos where it's like go on a walk to clear my head, but then this is the music I listen to, or like this is the thoughts that are going through my head, and it's just like horrible sad girl music, and I'm just like crying walking, and yeah. Anyways, okay. That's all I really have for you today. Obviously subscribe, like, let me know what you guys want to see in the future. If you just want to see vlogs, if you want to see more of this kind of content, I'll still be posting like this style, maybe not as often or maybe more often. And then I do really want to do vlogs, which I think will be a lot of fun. So then maybe once I start posting vlogs, like it will sway one way or another depending on what people like. But yeah, that's kind of it. Just wanted to give everybody a lovely little update. And yeah, this is what we're going to be rolling with. And that's kind of it. I'm not sure if there'll be an intro or what's going to happen with the song, whatever. I don't know what's going to happen with the name or the title of the channel, but we'll see. We're going to roll with the punches, and you guys are along for the ride. And the coolest thing is, you could say you were along for the ride in a rebranding, in like the concept. I can't say words. In the conceptualization. I do that right? I got no one to ask. Conceptualization of the OG to the original. Like you could say you were around when it was PR, the Pretty Real. I mean, I may still keep Pretty Real. I don't know. I do love the name. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see where the wind takes us and where we end up. But we'll still be here. I'll post every week. What kind of post that is, I'm not sure. But just so you know, it will be fun. It will be entertaining. I will be there, and we're gonna have a good time. So that's all I have for you today. And I will see you guys next week with a new video. Hopefully longer. And I have something to talk about. All right. Bye, guys.